Howdy folks, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Stellaris. Currently we're playing as the Digital Realm. My name is Sonelias, and let's hope that you're going to enjoy today's episode. And as you'll see, we're basically got a civic slot open. We have in the last episode started basically colonizing this section here, which is far enough away from fallen empires for us to be able to build something viable here. But we do have a rivalry with one of these parties here now. Yeah, so I need to basically bear that in mind in terms of my relationships here. So these guys have gotten a little bit more happy than they were before, I suspect.
System survey complete.
Okay. Forest fire modifier. Ooh. Let's go to the surface here. Well, panic brought them into areas that have previously been avoided, resulting in damage. Okay.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Alright, perfect. These guys are still happy, which is one of my main focus, of course. Here I can actually recruit more of those titanic beasts, which are perfectly fine. Now, of course, on my home world, I will want to recruit some of those elite guard armies. Can I recruit more of them? No, it looks like I can only recruit a single one of them. Here I can of course build more mining ships, or stations I should maybe say. Let's keep the game speed up near its upper levels. I mean, I might have to basically go and build some more wormhole stations in this region here, just to make sure I can actually go beyond where I've been thus far.
Construction complete.
There we go. Let's put one into place there. Look at the number of the amount of energy output I'm actually gaining here. I would say that's quite substantial. Self. Ooh, the collective self. That's, I think, a great one to have. Leader capacity increase. Again, maximum influence gained from the different factions is also increased.
System survey complete.
Even better yet. So, okay. The Oscox. Okay, so here we... Following a long period of growing support for the progress, peaceful and prosperity of the network, the Glost-Wernime Pious League has finally embraced the faction, adopting their core values and policies to become more pacifist. Interesting. So let's build ourselves a couple more destroyers, I would say, but maybe not here. Let's maybe do that over here. Let's build ourselves a... I was kind of hoping to be able to say I can build myself a destroyer assembly yard, but it requires me to have a higher level of space support first, which is fine. I can invest energy into that. Let's make sure I got an observatory pretty much everywhere. Because of course it does give me more insight into the movement of enemy units, or potential enemy units I maybe should say.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Okay. Again, expanding even further. Growing even further.
Construction complete.
Let's colonize this planet here as well.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Let's make sure we research all of those as well.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Right here, I can build, of course, myself another power plant.
Colonization
Clear
in
up this bit of
progress.
space as well. Same with this one. Can I build here? I want to build myself one of those monuments. I'm going to build a food production facility here. And of course I want to put a droid onto there to basically help get that done.
System survey complete.
Here I will want to build myself a research facility. The signal originating from the remains of the antenna-like structure. I've dispatched, okay, so in limbo.
Situation
Digital
log
content
updated.
potentially of that item, which is good. Make sure we track it on the map.
Construction complete.
Let's build ourselves a research station there. More mining stations there.
Anomaly found.
Let's research that one as well.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Can upgrade this now, which is good. It looks like I actually have to invest more into other buildings here. Now what do I want to focus in on here? Do I want to basically focus in on... I've got quite a bit of energy production here, don't I? So let's build ourselves an energy grid here.
Construction complete.
Let's build ourselves more power plants as well.
Incoming transmission.
Yep. Right, having probed the frozen landscapes of the moon, Robotic number 2A, we think we've struck something big. Science officer Simon Laurent speaks of a bacterial life form unlike any other. It bonds with other individuals to form large blankets that are durable yet light and also act like solar cells. They absorb solar energy with a surprising low efficiency loss percentage. Most likely a result of evolution favoring those who could gather more heat in a harsh climate. Our researchers back home could surely find some use for this. Okay, so let's send it home. Okay, so there is a peace that was forged between parties here, which is fine. Non-aggression pact. Leader gained a skill here. Enhanced solar power. Energy credit increased by 5%. Perfect. Alright, so what is this? These guys here, they are offering a diplomatic proposal, which is defense pact. So that's these guys here, and they've actually been pushed out quite far already by their greater neighbor, the Great Bellissimus Autocracy. I'm gonna decline because I'm pretty sure that they will be devoured relatively shortly by some of their neighbors. Okay. That's sorry. That's these guys here that now basically put a colony up there, which is fine, I guess. As long as we bear in mind that they could potentially become a threat to us at some point. Make sure we put more research facilities in place here. Now, I'm relatively close to that limit there. And I do want to bear that in mind quite strongly. Because, of course, there is potential for some friction later on. Let's build one more colony ship in a second. Once I've, of course, got enough resources, which I don't have at the moment. But what I want to do, I want to basically create a new sector. So I'm going to create a new sector here where I'm going to capture these planets in there. I'm going to leave the other ones out because, of course, I can still use them for the sector itself. Let's have a look at the sector list here. So I'm going to rename this one. I'm going to rename this one the Far West. And I do want to basically assign a leader to this, but I unfortunately cannot at the moment because I haven't got enough leader capacity, which hopefully will change in the near future with the research that I'm basically doing here. Well, near future, still a good 60 months away. Whereas, of course, this one is a mere 4 months away. But of course, what I have done here, I've
System
actually
survey
freed up
complete.
some of that space here in terms of my direct control. Now, what I can, of course, do already, I can actually reform my government. But let's maybe wait for that research to be completed, see what the impact of that will be on the overall situation. So here I'm going to build that destroyer option. Ship upkeep is reduced. Let's build those both.
System survey complete. Construction complete. Special project complete.
Cybernetic
Pursuit
conversion
complete.
process is being completed. All of our citizens have now been equipped with neural implants and basic cybernetic suites. The infrastructure is also in place to gradually modify all new citizens that are born within our nation so they can experience all the benefits of technology from an early age. Hence, our species shall now be known as the Neo-Digitalis. It's the dawn of a new era. Sweet. Right, let's make sure we pick up a new one here. Neo-Digitalia. Perfect. Sentient AI. Now, that of course is a dangerous technology because it has got some side effects that we could unfortunately suffer from. But look at that, because we're a cyborg, our research speed is increased, our lifespan is also significantly increased. Let's look at our demographics here for
System
a second.
survey complete.
Droids versus the cybernetics that we have here. So it's a good split now, I would say. Question is, do we still need food? In the same fashion as we did before. It does look like it. Now what is the side effect of those being, or having that? Army damage is increased, habitability is increased, minerals is increased. Alright, let's reform our... Ooh.
Construction complete.
Interesting. Let's have a look at actually where that is all taking place. So this is fine. I'm happy with that. So they have leveled up. Perfect. These guys in here, they've closed their borders for me. It's a bit of a pity. Okay. Okay. Trade deal is ended. Surface construction queue is completed. Let's boost the output of all of those on here as well. And let's have a look at what we can do next. So I'm going to reform my government, I was thinking. So I'm actually going to get rid of that efficient bureaucracy, so that brings me down to 7 out of 7 in a minute. What am I going to do here? Research alternatives. I want to basically increase, but I've got a second one I can choose here as well. Monthly influence gain. That's of course a good one. Yeah, perfect. So you can see it's now +5 here, which is always beneficial. Always beneficial, I would say. Let's have a look here again. Let's build a new wormhole station here. This guy here is still ready and waiting.
Construction complete.
I might maybe want to build an outpost here. Hope to capture those other systems in my borders here.
Construction complete.
Let's make sure here we can actually capture those other resources as well.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Ooh. An anomaly. A large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit around this planet. Well, let's research that, of course. I don't think I've seen that image before. I might have just missed it, maybe. Could be. Let's look at all the upgrade options we've got here again. What could I build here that would be of use to us? plants is always useful to have. Let's upgrade that science facility. Science is always one of the key drivers of our nation here. There's clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Osek #1 at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface of one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blast, and scans from the ISS torch have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remained at all after the damage must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design.
Situation log updated.
Cool. Very cool indeed. Right, let's look at those services here. I can upgrade that one here. I can upgrade that one there, and I can clear. Well, I thought I could clear this one, but again, I don't have enough resources at present to do that.
Complete. Construction complete. System survey complete.
Right, here I will be building more destroyers shortly. But yeah, it looks like I do need to basically put more focus
System
into
survey
my
complete.
services as well. Mineral rich. Good. Let's talk to some of my neighbors here. So these guys are all at 0. So that is a curator. It's knowledge. These guys here though, incapable of participating in diplomacy. Okay.
Construction complete.
Curators of knowledge. Mysteries of the universe. It's a new parasite in the galactic hunt around. Okay, what is it really? Very educated guess. Tell us how to defeat it. Okay. Organs deep within and make it. Okay. Okay. Cool. Have we got that now? Stellar drain. Damage to stellar devourers increased. Cool. Look at that. Some nice new systems there. 2 to be precise. Let's go and pick up this guy here. Let's go to this project here. We can maybe go and research this project here. I've got more here. Let's go to this one as well. Let's do that research project afterwards. So, yeah, I know it's not too distant from each other.
Construction complete. Research
interesting to be able to see. Research completed on the shields, which is great. Quantum destabilizers. What is bad about this? Agitate the local quantum field, disturbing sensitive targeting equipment.
Construction complete.
Shield capacitors. Let's go for the new power source there.
Anomaly found. Construction complete. Tile blocker cleared. System survey complete.
Building mining equipment here, which is good. Research plus mining. Mining again. Then we're going to move over there.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
There's more and more coming to be within my reach. A microsingularity recent intersected ESM number 5A, passing straight through, which of course gives that planet a +3 in terms of research of this type here, physics. Sweet. So we have got a positive balance at the moment, which is good. Let's have a look at some of those planetary bits and bobs that we can maybe do something with. Build the research facility here. But of course I do need to basically build myself a robot there, I would say.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Alright. Let's try to research that as well. But look at these numbers in science here. That's quite a nice set or amount of data I'm gathering there. Seem to be going quicker and quicker, which of course is partly driven by the fact that these numbers here also increase. Cyborgs add another 5% to the overall mix, which is great.
Incoming transmission.
Incoming transmission. Yep, I'm quite happy to share my stars charts with them.
Construction complete.
The readings picked up in this system come somewhat surprisingly from the Rixar Mole itself, a black hole. Though it a fairly small, which could account for some of the unexpected radiation leaks from its event horizon. Strange science officer Simon Laurent believes that the black hole is on its way to bleeding out and will eventually disappear entirely. Though it is difficult to say whether this process would be completed before the heat death of the universe, some gravitational upset in the hole's youth have rendered it to be, to quote Simon Laurent, wobbly, further increasing the flow of energy from its event horizon. Interesting. Okay, a +9, always welcome. Always welcome. Right, what else can we do? Zanbor. Sounds a little bit like Zanzibar.
System survey complete.
World from a science fiction book I read way back in the day. Anyways, we are going to build ourselves a new wormhole station over here. At least that's my intention. There we go.
System survey complete.
More upgrades are possible here, as you can see.
Construction complete.
What do we got here? A Savannah world. We got there a Tundra world. We're standing at 7 out of 7 at the moment, as you can see. So this world here, what do we got here? Why do we keep on being pinged? Or at least that's what it feels like. Being pinged. Look at that. It's relatively close to these guys again.
Special project complete.
The team under Science Officer Salvador Garcia has finished their expedition on OSEC number 1 and returned to the ISS Pilgrim. Sadly, the wrecked ships on the surface were too badly damaged to recover any useful technology. We have gained experience, and of course there is a research option there, where strength is increased of the research.
System survey complete.
Let's have a look at our ship designs, because I don't think actually our ship designs are
Research complete.
incorporating the latest engines. They're not.
Construction complete.
I could maybe put an afterburner in here. Let's then put a better power supply in there. Alright, empty research slot here. Hold on. Alright, what are we going to do here? Let's go for the battleships. The star nation formerly known as the Blessed Arethet Foundation has been destroyed by its enemies. Well, I'm not sure why I get the message twice though. Okay, so where were they based? I'm not sure. I am most definitely not sure. Alright, because I got these star charts here already, I am able to very, very quickly go and position new wormhole generators here as well.
Construction complete.
Okay, Let's put another research outpost there as well. After which I want to go here and build more mining outposts there. Let's have a look at our planets once again. So here, anything to upgrade? Nope.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Let's clear these spots here as well. I can upgrade that building there. That takes me to a position where I'm pretty much out of minerals once again.
System survey complete.
Surveys are going through
Special
like
project
crazy at the
complete.
moment. The Vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Science officer Salvador Garcia has asserted that the big blocks of ternary code found in the database are neural images, digital brain scans. Doubtlessly, the aliens of Malfar number 3 have considered this to be their only shot at any kind of survival following whatever calamity befell their planet. They did not have the means to resurrect themselves, but banked on the impossible small hope that eventually someone else would have these means. All right.
Situation log
Go for
updated.
that second limbo then. Costs us 1 month, so it should be a relatively quick one.
Special project complete.
After many trials and setbacks, the engineering department has finally managed to transfer the extinct aliens' neural scans to robotic bodies, and the results are exhilarating. The ancient aliens have fully regained consciousness and are expressing a desire to join our empire, offering to colonize a new planet within our borders. Where is that planet though? Asviri number 3. So let's try to find that first. Really, number 3, okay. We would be honored. I've got Digitalia still. Interesting. I thought most of my population would already be the new upgraded version of us. It's partially hollow. Within its interior space spawns a dense honeycomb of structures, craft of some unknown alloy, housing containers of alien genetic material. By all appearance, this is an archive of life. The genetic records of some earlier civilization come and gone. Most of the DNA is hopefully degraded, but it's still much to learn. Cool. Anyways, what we're going to build here... these are xenophobes themselves. Let's call them alien scum then, to be precise. Right, now I cannot do anything with that planet, it says. Why not? Because it's within a sector, isn't
Construction
it?
complete.
Is that true? Is that within a sector? It is indeed. Okay. Let's go to this location here.
System
Science
survey
person,
complete.
officer here can then basically start that bit of research. Looking at the clock though, it's about time for us to call it a day. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to save away the game. And we're going to carry on with this, of course, in the next episode. In the meantime, thanks again for joining me. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Take care. Bye.